Grand rising to each and every one of you, all the lovers of freedom all over the world. I'm bringing good tidings from the God of our ancestors, the ancient Father, the ancient Spirit. My next prayer for you today is that you are totally well in all your ways. You've been able to create your own terms and your own narratives. Please, at any given time you lay your hand on this very broadcast, don't hesitate to share as usual. Today being Thursday, 15th of April 2025. I would not still fail to appreciate each and every one of you that is still wishing me happy birthday. God Almighty will keep each and every one of you. For those of you that have not gotten to this golden jubilee, God will give you the strength to get here and also celebrate your 100th. Please, as you are watching, make sure you share immediately. Very, very important. You know, I told you before now that we are in this together. That's why if I'm praying, I'm sincerely praying for each and every one of us from the bottom of my heart. But a lot of things that I have the power and strength to do, I will do it for the sake of humanity. So please, it is very, very imperative you share this very broadcast among your loved ones. As I'm about to share my thoughts with you today. Everyone of us already seen what's happening. The president of all presidents, President Donald J. Trump, is in the Middle East right now doing what no president have ever done as far as the history of humanity is concerned. I know it's difficult for a lot of persons to digest or to understand what's going on. That's why I'm here. I will not compare myself with you, neither did I want you to start comparing yourself with me. Because we are different and uniquely unique. I have my own task I've taken upon myself to make sure I do the needful. I do the best I can to liberate our people from mental slavery. Our activism is very critical to the extent that we fight a lot of things. Imagine we also changing the negative narrative of yesterday. And today I want to be elaborating more on the Christ consciousness. I want to quickly elaborate more on Christ consciousness. Very, very important. So please, if you are there, do not hesitate to share, please. Don't hesitate to share if you are there. Today is going to be lovely, and I will still sing the policy of Okpewolo. The reason why I'm not going to be overflogging that, because all of you, most of us, is what we bargain for. Because God will always give you a leader that you deserve. Our people deserve somebody like Okpewolo. So now I make come. Our ancestors give unto now. For those of you that are expecting I'm going to be coming and start calling Okpe idiots, excepting when I'm overled, I'm going to try as much as I can to suppress that spirit. Because in most cases, humanity doesn't really want it. Only, I will say we can just select a handful of some person who can, migrate them from Edo would have do. Because the people, imagine where you have almost about 85% alien. Almost 85% alien. So our honest prayer is that the innocent one will never fall victim. I know they must concern one or two, but yeah, you are married because our people are not ready. They believe in that their politics, the politics they are playing more than any other thing. I tell us before now that saying a money rain. That's why when we are doing our campaign, trying to say, why not they call this person this name? Some persons, they leave us put. Are they hungry? Everyone that is watching, are they look me like somebody where they hungry or they miss Nigeria? One thing, if you are this crack consciousness, there is comfortability give to you anywhere you find yourself. There are ways it comforts you. For real, eh? Please, I'm trying to verify my Facebook, which I've just done now, to enable me share. That's what they are doing to us right now, so it's not easy. But God Almighty will make it to be easy. So this situation that is happening at Money Rain, that's why I've urged each and every one of our allies, please, you have to stand steadfast. Very, very important. Do not follow multitude, because most of these bloggers and all these artists in social media, they don't know what is coming. President Donald J. Trump visiting Middle East, I think Qatar, gave him a gift of $400 million, Boeing 747. So Trump first one was written on it. You know, I always tell us something, but we don't believe. I told us who Mohammed Bensema is to this very struggle of salvation for humanity. I said, if we doesn't suppress Edo alien, we are not going to see this golden age in Nigeria, because it's the habit of the nation. Nobody wants to understand anything that's happening. Go and look at Syria's sanctions for more than 25 years have been lifted by Donald J. Trump. Syria. What does that mean? Syria, they are not just happy. They don't know how they want country happy again. But this is Africa said they don't need them. The people cannot talk to Fulani or even talk to one governor. Stop the Trump. They said they don't need Trump, particularly Edo alien. I have them in my platform now. They don't need white supremacy. Mohammed Bensema in his life, he one of the most top king in the whole world. Eh? That man has money. He give Donald Trump a standing ovation. Now purple carpet expect for him. Normal red carpet are just for normal VIP. Purple carpet mean royalty. A lot of you don't know. We're not the support page. This will not be APC and PDP campaign. I don't even know any of. If any white man don't ever call me say thank you, may your head worry me. I'm just supporting because of you. Because I want everybody's life to be better. I'm not doing it because for recognition. That's why I won't try to support good governance in our states. They'll say they don't give our money. Go there. You'll see by saying now we see they do the make campaign pass. For Aswan, nobody go say campaign reach me. Even the DG to Aswan campaign for Europe, we all of them today. I think they don't bagger. Most of them invest now because they don't give them money. Because me, I'm not doing what I'm doing because of money. That's why I don't invest. You know me say me, I don't remind you say what you they do so no good. Because at least if you do my very money, this is where we are today. So please, if you are not share, let me just introduce the topic. Ancient Father, Ancient Spirit. I ask that you breathe in your word, let there be healing and let there be salvations. He said, let me just introduce it. Let me introduce it. Now, President Donald J. Trump was welcomed with purple carpet, which means royalty in Saudi Arabia. The whole system is collapsing. Be careful of the blogger and video you watch. Many don't know what is coming. Let me draw my ear for you. don't be carried away. Go and do research yourself. Waiting I know today, not be person tell me. Go and do research today and wake up the Christ consciousness in you. The Christ consciousness is going to give you understanding in everything. Now go make you understand the misery, what is to come. That now they escort me, they go. Jesus was the name that was given to Jesus. The consciousness we carry. Now that one you're supposed to get. That was why it was scripted in the book of Philippians 2 verse 5. It says, let this man be you that was also in Christ Jesus. Now what man was in Christ Jesus? He was a compassionate father. I know what he can do for this life. He knows his boundary. That's why I speak the truth. Not be King Herod kill him. So king have been a problem. King will hunt for you because of the consciousness you carry. Not because of who you are today. Now that, what he made for a lot of people, they envy me today. Not because of this outward appearance, because they know how tomorrow won't be. Everybody get your own calling. If you happen to focus on your calling, you go see the brighter. Don't let me see my future that tomorrow this guy is going to become great. I labored and suffered for it. Do you know what? Okay, any of you women, can you leave your husband to do the kind of broadcast I do? Let's be frank and sincere. For those of you women, and at the end of the day, there's no monetization coming in from the Facebook. I must say, okay, now that one you take it to your wife. For those of you mother, how many of you will leave your son to be doing the kind of activities I do? If you cannot make such sacrifice, Abraham blesses Sama, you cannot give up to Isaac. Who any shenanigans? O yakpa ni ajanwe. O yanomi ekpe. I'm the masterpiece. A lot of us never know that we're having mother goddess in this very struggle. I was the one that make it know. And more the way Talenema who were with their pictures. I will publish their pictures, the one that was also demons inside. So that's why I honor and respect all freedom fighters, because it's a sacrifice. It is not easy to make. It's not easy to make. Jesus was the name, Christ was the consciousness that he carried. Let the fool go to the city of ant and be wise. Advance your Christ consciousness. Advance your Christ consciousness. The Christ consciousness in you energize you to speak this undiluted truth and give you extra boldness. When purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. Christ consciousness in you makes you to give the right answer to every question, also makes you to ask the right question. Just imagine you are not united in the spirit, you are not united through frequency, vibration, energy, and whatever. You know, what you did follow with the time what you follow. That was why it was scripted in the book of Amos 33. He said, can two work together except they agree? I was about to do this video day for yesterday. Something happened. Yesterday, trying to make preparation for the video, rain automatic yesterday. I know I have a call from a city that is close to my own here, about 15 minutes drive, you know, I had to quickly hurry down. Even as I was going, rain done the fall. Even as I talk now, rain don't take shower again. The weather is cloudy here. You know, so I said today, make I delete this one so that more can come in. Because a lot of messages, you can see now that I'm trying to compile everything for one day. I was supposed to break this whole thing, but right now there's no way I can break it. This Christ consciousness, I wanted to talk about it strictly so that a lot of us will understand, because this one will enable you to take your own stand. We are not here all the time to criticize the government. Criticism in most cases, they will always do what they want to do, but the Christ consciousness in you will also make you to evaluate and know that this is what they happen. So you get the reason, you get what the government want to do. You know, there are ways God Almighty or ancient father expose a lot of persons, expose their wickedness. This to tell you that what you were told that now the ancestors bring this very thing, is not left for you to evaluate, to choose who you are going to follow. As it was scripted in that book of Joshua 24, verse 15. Joshua called his people. He said, choose who you are going to serve these days. Whether you are going to serve the God of the Amorite that was in the other side, or you are going to serve the gods of which land that you do it. Or whereas for me, I'm going to serve the living God. So now so it be. All these, I think I saw today now that one house have also been demolished in Kenwan Road. The other one, I think they said the woman that owns it, the one that was demolished in Aduawa, that one woman, Dejan, he give his brother a house, make his brother they stay. So it's a fight for everyone. This way don't they work me. Very painful. Very, very painful. Wow. Very, very painful. Well, let's see how we can be able to hold it a little. We cannot hold it more than this time together because this is my first video, my first broadcast after the one I do the other time. I just wanted to sit down so that I give us facts and figures. So the reason why we must have to wake up so that to enable us know what is to come, where we are right now, and what is in the future. Now, Amos 3:3, according to how it was created, it says, can two work together except they agree? If there is no agreement between you and your soul, within you and the Christ consciousness is you, Christ consciousness is in everybody, you have to recognize it and activate it. It's like when you doesn't on gas that is in your house, the gas cannot own himself. That's what Christ consciousness does. You have to own it, you have to put it into use. You'll see some machine and the more you use it, the more better it is. If you leave it for some time, you'll come stiff. Unlike cutlass, now the more you use it, the more it go to shine. If you don't use cutlass, you'll come to see and say you'll come to rust. So now so it be. Every one of us have this whole thing. It's hidden in us. The very day you know that you are choosing one, this is what will energize you to do those things other people cannot do because you recognize the Christ consciousness in you. I'll come today, somebody that is so spiritual. You don't see Donald Trump as the savior of the world. Now who are you seeing? You don't see that this man is sent on a specific mission. Go and look at the trade deal he does with Saudi Arabia. About 1 trillion whatever have been made there. Both in oil and AI. $1 trillion. Imagine how that one is going to look like at the end of the day. So it is better we follow up on time. Because me, I not did this one where people did. So one day, I can never compare myself. I'll go with Belefu, they compare myself with Donald Trump. Say, he own last born self, Baron Trump. Hey, you need to auto meet those kind of people, make them put one for your hair, make you better. They are made. So for somebody now, since he come, you can see that there is peace everywhere. Me, I suffer and arrange my things. I go because I be just spread close, everything, you know. So need to get your one boy, you know. This rain don't the things getting worse, you know. So that I go near where I for take shelter small. It's very unfortunate say this rain fall. Very, very unfortunate. So that's that. A lot of people think when we talk about this golden age, they feel that cloud go can't change. No. The Bible says, by their fruit you shall know them. The world was created in that book of Matthew 7 verse 20. So most of us, who we are following today, is not really making us to think well. You have to be a critical thinker. Until you are left alone, you don't know how powerful, until you learn how to fight alone, you don't know how powerful you are. It's not about carrying gun, holding cutlass. This is a battle we need to fight mentally. You need to be mentally strong for yourself. Don't just see anything you see on CNN. Now only that one what they believe. No, CNN is not going to give you the real thing. There are a lot of things today, BBC, CNN, the fake news media, they don't talk about it. They don't talk about it. The same people now who use media to spoil Obaseki's name, they are no longer condemning what Okpebolo is doing. But when Obaseki one first banned Okarele, you see all these hotches, all these vaccinated moron and intellectual. They all ran out and started misbehaving. And right now, there is mass demolition of houses. But you can see that they are no longer talking again. And it's going to get to all of them. So that, no, I'm just trying to see lay one or two foundations to enable us understand. Okay, the other stream may be more better. To enable us understand that how people can be crooked. How people can be useless as far as this life is concerned. So in most cases, the people you feel that they have brain, they don't really have it. In most cases, the people you feel that they have head, the people you feel that they are going to be the one to advocate for you, you have to be an advocator for yourself. Because I derived this method right from day one. Let's assume now I depend on some certain persons to be feeding me with information. Today now, what's going to be the outcome? For example, now somebody that is trying to run jealousy or trying to start doing enviness or something, I don't really know what is behind that anyway. Then they say more with those that are more, celebrate with those that are celebrating. Now you are not celebrating with somebody, and how will you, such a person, you don't have the same consciousness together. So it's only different. He said, work out your salvation with fear and with trembling. And you get to test all spirits so that you go know the one way good inside. There are some spirits that are still questionable up to today. That's why there are leaders that are not just leaders. The former leader you were seeing, those one, they owns the Great Reset. Like what was created in the book of John 10 verse 10. He said, the thief cometh not but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. He said, I have come so that you may have life and have it in abundance. What does that mean? There are leaders that are made to do evil. Why there are leaders that also come, that evil that be done, they'll come remove and come up. You see the way I'll be coming here telling us, let our brothers embrace the God of the ancestors. The more you tell them to embrace the God of the ancestors, the more they go and raise posts the next day with the fire of the Jesus, with the blood of Jesus. Now, why not go and research it? You are not doing it for me, you are doing it for yourself. I've tested it. He has saved me, and that is what is saving the world today. When was this whole thing created? It was created in 15-something by the Roman Empire. That was why the consciousness that was in it, thank God that they could put it there. He said you can do all things through Christ that threateneth you. He's not talking about Jesus. He's talking about, now what that Christ consciousness does is make you to be bold. It makes you to see things that are going to be happening tomorrow. It makes you to differentiate between good and evil. It makes you to stand by the truth. It makes you to have faith. That's what makes you to have faith. Now, what is faith? Faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. The Christ consciousness in you is what makes you to have that faith. Although you are not seeing it, although there is no sign there, you believe that it's going to happen. Now, how that comes since 2021, I'll be telling you about golden age. We are the year of Aquarius. This is going to change. I told a lot of President Donald Trump is coming back stronger. Look at what is coming to come and do. Now, so far so good, you can see the display in the Middle East. The display in the Middle East, what have happened. What does that tell you? Now, if you have that Christ consciousness, you and I, there's something that's supposed to be similar between me and you right now, because it was created in the book of Amos 3:3. He said, can two work together except they agree? For me and you to agree on one thing, there must be that unity of mind. We are not talking about uniform. We are not talking about, so far you share my video. I want you to understand it. So that if at all we don't hear from each other tomorrow, they will no longer bring any fake news for you to believe, because they paint it. Go and look at all our men of dog. Go and check all of them who have been able to dish out what I'm doing today. A lot of them, they are concentrated on the ministry of preaching the gospel, salvation. Jesus Christ is coming back. The consciousness that you want to come. You are the Jesus that is coming. You are the Jesus that is coming, because you are going to be awoken one day and differentiate that Roman Empire, they created this very nonsense. Roman Empire, they created this thing to enslave me mentality, the same way they enslaved my father. You are the Jesus that is coming. You can see that the way I am today was not the same way I was 3 years ago. That is to say, I'm the replicant of the Christ that is coming, because I can do all things. There's nothing right now I can't do. That person you are looking as God, I can call him and insult him by his name. I will still have sweet dreams. Now, how come? I was in somewhere yesterday. A topic arose. A topic was raised. Somebody said, when this thing happened, I know you have been vindicated. Now, before this time, what was the scenario? May that guy take him easy now, even no unama. May that guy take him easy now, even no unama. Now, it is new thing, you have been vindicated. Is it not what I told you about what the Bible is coming to come and do? Is it not what's happening today? What I told you about Donald Trump, is it not what he's doing today? Is he doing the opposite? He's coming to come and clean away the mess. In the history of America, such a gift have not gone to American president. I know Donald Trump has said that thing is for the military, whatever. Now, that one want to use that as a first one. He may not want to use it because he don't see what to. That Trump, whatever. And that one being this thing. A lot of you don't know, he's still commander-in-chief even during Biden. A lot of you don't know, the government of Biden was just set to catch all these Efulefu and know how intelligent people would be. They live on. They don't live on there. Right now, it's make you for understand. Say, man, it's not fully in control. That's why he first visits right now into the Middle East. Abraham Accord that be signed. The war in the Middle East, everything settled. Because we have no African leaders who have this template to make sure we have a better society. That's why today it's as if nothing is happening in Africa. You can see that Donald Trump is putting American first. Okpebholo is putting Edo last. This Okoromi, whatever, Ohen of Okoromi, they destroy houses, they go. Okpebholo destroy houses, they go. Now, where are we going from here? A lot of you never see understand. Now, you have to go and build yourself by yourself. Nobody's coming to come and save you. Be your own hero. Be your own soldiers. It's going to still be tougher than this. It does not just mean that God here will just come because the whole system needs to collapse. We are still going to set our muzzle against 2030. Imagine a situation whereby about 98% of the world leaders were bad. All of them, the whole system were so corrupt. The whole system. When Donald Trump went to Middle East, then some cabals where they whatever, a lot of them were arrested. He had no civil reason. Imagine like people who they do SAG now. They'll catch who they do the SAG. You get commenters too. Okay, let me go to the other side. You still get commenters who be saying they still need to raid. As I talk to you and I raid the force, so raid they beat me so. Not that I'm going to be given money. But I believe that waiting they do so is of a great help to us as a people. That's why I need to do it. It's of a great use and help to our people. You know. If I can even play this thing on top of this car, say, make my hand for free. That would be more better. Let me see if the tripod stand can stay. And I was stay now. Oh, yeah, time. I was stay now. Pray the other person did not come here and then can't disturb me. So that I still have one or two scriptural verses of the Bible to let us know about. Please, let not be ignorant of the verses of the enemy. Like now, that Christ consciousness that was in Jesus, that was why when this very woman that was caught in the very act of adultery, as it was scripted in that book of John chapter 8, if you read from verse 5, they said according to the law of Moses, this woman should be stoned to death. Now the Christ consciousness make it does not make you argue blindly. It makes you to see things in the real perspective. You don't do sacrifice. If you look at it, a lot of you go and check my record. I know the base because I know you. That's why I have no friend in social media. A mother was telling me in Italy. He said the reason why so and so person will never appreciate you. As you did now say no, it not be my friend. I'm only just supporting the truth as at that particular time. And I don't want a friend. We feel play later after it's done better. There are most blunders I've seen on social media. Now, why did I call it blunder? Not that I have to matter here. You have to do more research. That one are old news. The era we are right now. The way it was created in the book of 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17. It said if you are in Christ, you are a new creature. All things are passing, where everything become new. Now, they say Christ is coming. The judgment day is coming. Armageddon is coming. You are the Christ that is coming. Because you are going to wake up one day and realize that these people sold my father. You are going to wake up one day and realize that this is a false narrative. You are going to wake up one day and know the reason why social media or mainstream media were created. You are going to know one day that all your deliverers were expired. You are going to know one day that the state of Israel were created in 1948. The Israel that you are seeing there. You are going to figure it out one day. Die to say, you have woken. You are not the Christ that is coming. If you watch it right now, my activism has changed. It has changed. Now, how many people can create this kind of a topic? Apart from Akanti Ebono Obaseki? Or you want to talk about federal government? Can they talk about frequency? And without frequency, you are nobody now. The other day here, I talked about soul. All those things, that is what consists of soul. Somebody that doesn't have a soul isn't going to have Christ consciousness. All those things liaise together. Somebody that does not vibrate, it does not radiate. There is no frequency. There is no energy. All these things work together. Then you can be able to make up something from life. A time is also going to come. Most of you that spent 20 years just to have a two-flat, you will regret, okay, why did I ever kill myself? Because you are going to get everything a platter of gold. The reason why we left home was because of humanity have been put into enslavement. That's why we never hustle rich. I said we are going yesterday, everybody's lamenting. Those that finish their household, because you cannot stay in the house, things are too expensive. Everybody's lamenting. Because you know why? The atmosphere, the word himself, no good. No talk of say badly that's still there. Now, only person that can say it is me. And I will also give you the solution. That's why you don't need to start killing yourself. Cry consciousness is you makes you not to envy other people. It makes you to be contented. It make don't maybe you can't do say you can't do so man, you know. That there is this extra mind they give to you, it give you peace. It give you peace. It does not make you to envy anybody. It makes you to be contented that whatever thing you have right now, just manage it. Tomorrow is going to be better. It makes you to know that there's need for you to establish yourself. The time a lot of people would have established themselves in this road, they were building houses. They did build up their life. A lot of persons today. If I tell you since I've come to Jan, I'll be building my life, a lot of you will not believe. Do you know this very story I'm giving right now? I build up my life. Do you know how many people is going to give? The same way Donald Trump we are giving Boeing 747 in Qatar. Now some people they ask me something time to come go Macan. It happened in my birthday now. A mother gave me 500,000. Let's assume that same mother worth 5 billion. How much do you think is going to get my hand? Let's assume say now even dollar now she worth for her account. Don't you see the way she also going to give me $500,000? $500,000. He gave me 500,000 naira. Now let's assume with what she has in account, she want to transfer now dollar and the money be. Don't you see the way she also going to give me $500,000? Another mother again give me 100 euro. The other one gave me 100 euro. Let's assume they were having it in they were having months from where they brought that money from. They were having it in millions. Don't you think I will also be giving you 100,000 euros? So a lot of it, truth pays. He pays. These are some of the things you leave down for children. Job not they let live. Work for leader, they not they leave down for children. Some of this truth you speak today. If Donald Trump can be giving a airplane in the Middle East, do you know security where they don't give him? Imagine now, Donald Trump is an estate manager. Look at all his workers now. Okay, we want to build this thing. Okay, you can't build that for us. Or have a more. Is that not something? Tomorrow now you call me and maybe you are in Germany. Come renew you. Landlord, you shall be do this thing. There's a man that want to renovate his house, so the man has money. Maybe that work now, if he do one for like 1 month, then the man give me the work for 15K. Do you know how much is that? Now you want to buy materials. I'm going to do the work for 1 month. And you call me put. The man give me 50,000 euro. May I take do one? That one a blood money now. I'm going to do the work for 1 month. Let's assume workers where I want rent take do one. Let's say 3,000 euros. Transportation and feeding, 5,000 I'll cover. Then me I will work for 1 month. Now I'll get 10K. You better pass me like that. Now so opportunity they come. Before they finish that one, another one just come from Sweden. Community. I know that they do this thing. I don't know whether you can come to this thing. No. Look at how much the man say, okay, now 2-bedroom flat. Why you change the tile, do the wall again? The man say will be paid 20,000 euros. Do you know how much is that, my chairman? Do you know what it takes to be self-employed? Do you know what it takes when you are working for yourself? Nobody controls you. You don't know what they follow on. These are the reasons why most of us, we tell you we don't repair our future down. You don't know the meaning. It may not start yielding fruit right now. But a time will come, we start yielding fruit. That's why you see jealousy everywhere. A mother that we're supposed to be saying Yaro Ayo, a mother will not be the one to be jealousy or monosen of there. When you are not from the same family, we market bokpare. Ohoni emuwa. You know they fear that kind of thing. Do you know what is lacking here? Because of crack consciousness and these people, they are soulless.
If you watch it, I want everybody to be good. There are a lot of topics I bring here. I just want you to understand the matrix of life and how this life is going. It is not by power nor by might. By the spirit said the Lord of hosts. What is that spirit? The consciousness that you carry. Jesus Christ was just like, he was nobody. His name was Jesus. The anointing of God, he could foresee. When he was in Galilee, he told them that this building you are seeing will be destroyed. They thought it would be resurrected. He wept 3 times in that book of John chapter 11 verse 35. He said Jesus Christ wept. Why did he wept? He wept because of the pains. He could see the in-depth of the pains the sisters of Lazarus were going through. He could see the in-depth of the pains of what the unbelief that the people had, that when they got to Judea, they may be quiet. And again, he saw the pains he's going to go through that was alleged in Via Dolorosa, the painful street, in the cross of Calvary. He wept. Now you can see that I wept one time. Please do not. They are coming. Although I've not seen it, I could perceive it. That this thing will not going to be good for my people. I was not having a microscope. I don't even have syringe in my house. I'm not going to say I go to the test temperature. I did test it. Jesus Christ will see through his frequency. The crack consciousness that was in him. That was why he could foresee a lot of things. According to William story 9. The coming back again or the resurrection was that a day is going to come. That 2,000 years ago, the life were turned upside down. And demon, we are not the one ravaging the earth. He said the devil is running up and down like a roaring lion looking for you to devour. But the time we also come, the resurrection of Jesus we are talking about today, is you waking up from your slumber and differentiate between good and evil. Nobody is coming as a human being. Most of you go school past me. I might even call myself primary school dropout. But to my baby, what forget they been where you is nonsense. Now the real school start. Every man away and we be and was a lobo and we be and was a lobo and was a lobo women. That's the Christ consciousness. Most of our father has it. That was the Christ consciousness in him. But the Portuguese, they couldn't do anything. They now brought up a narrative to make sure our father dropped their deities. If you want to wake up, you wake up. If you don't want to wake up, nobody coming to come and save you. If you look at it and I put my message here, don't. Then something motivated you tomorrow, yeah, don't. Then we have. Wow. All of them where they watch and who wa man. Hey. They will tell you if you am will do. You my ancient father. I just pray that this thing allows us to finish this very thing. Now, the same Christ consciousness that was in Jesus, like what I said before, in that book of John chapter 8. Let me just read it to you. I've quoted it before. For a proper understanding, that John chapter 8 verse 3. He said, teacher of the law, they asked him. The Pharisees brought in a woman caught in the adultery. They made her stand before the group. Then if you read that John chapter 8 verse 5, he said, now Moses in his law commanded us that such should be stoned to death. And Jesus Christ was nodding on his head. What can I tell these people now? Then vividly, he said, any of you that have not sinned, be the first to cast off the stone. That's why I put it there at the end. The Christ consciousness in you makes you to give the right answer and makes you to also ask the right question. That's what it does. It does not the very day you carry Christ consciousness, will say what I saw. Because a lot of things, people at times see you, even your siblings, will see you that you are a moron. People start seeing you where they are because you talk from abstract words. A baby may born meaningful now to a lot of person before what this guy saying. That's why a lot of person who will even have direct contact to me. I told them about V, they didn't believe. What this guy saying? Walk by one and say, well, yeah. No, because you have a daughter in the family very fluent in English. How are you going to listen to me? That's what Christ consciousness does. Among your mate, because your matter they pass different angle. Imagine this one go tell some one idiot they insult Donald Trump that a who Gambia. I tell him say me. Why Papa not go cause peace for Middle East? Why Papa and Mama not go Middle East now? Then who is fooling who? Syria that have been in perpetual bondage in 25 years. Go and see Syria. They are happy. Because somebody has brought salvation to them. That is what it does. It makes you to question every narrative. If I know my guy, crack consciousness you with me, if when you have that crack consciousness, you want to think on canon wo. What can I wo? Because the crack consciousness, I'm trying to break it down so that we know what we are saying. Then let's read another verse again from that book of Mark. He make it bozoiful. That book of Mark chapter 12. He said, then Jesus said to them, deal was also the same Pharisees. They came to come and ask him. He said, Master, we know that you teach very well. You know they take bribe. Who are we going to pay our tax to? Who are we going to pay our tax to? And they were looking for a way to nail him. Whether he's going to give the right answer or he's going to say, no, pay it to me. The way some useless pastors will always say, if they can do it with Juju, I can do it with Jesus. He go say, cause where your pal lay on you. He tell him to advise you, may go beg your pal. He go say, he'll feel renaissance for you. They were looking for a way to nail Jesus. That was why they brought that very question before him. Who are we going to be paying our tax to? Look at what he asked them in that book of Mark 12, verse 17. He said, Jesus Christ said to them, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what is God. And every one of them was amazed. Why? Because of the crack consciousness that he carried. Now, when the Bible said the way it was created in that Philippians 2, verse 5, it said, let this man be in you that was also in Christ Jesus. Now, what man was in Christ Jesus? You know, good leaders. Nobody need to tell you that your kings and queens all over the world, they need to step down so that the glory of God may be seen. But most of you today, you are still being carried away. Now, me, you they do. You are not doing me, you are only doing yourself. None of us is talking about Agenda 2030 as if I'm the one carrying rumor. I'm telling you something, get yourself prepared. Do you know you can pray? We can fill up the cloud and God will change all these things. Imagine what about, let me say, 1 million Edo supposed to be doing. Now let me what they do. How many persons did you see in Edo? I did not say all of them they are bad though. There are some that are doing marvelously well. I will not dispute that. But how many persons do the kind of broadcast I do? Talking about 2030. Okay, does that mean that I'm the only one, I'm a conspiracy theorist or that is not real? It is real. The template has been set. We are heading towards it gradually. That's why your federal government today cannot give an order for any terrorist bandit to be brought to book, rather than they are putting repentant Boko Haram into Nigerian army. This is what we are seeing in our system. Because it's already programming. There is something I share in our platform today. Let me just read it for you. They said there were no autism in their country. Until Gate of Hell came. Started doing research program. And the same person who have cut off federal funding of those things now is still President Donald J. Trump. Okay, this is the one of chemtrail. Florida have declared war on geoengineering already. That is a felony. Florida, under Ron DeSantis. Look at the doctor here, Dr. Anthony Pham. He said, American doctor says autism did not exist in Vietnam until Bill Gates introduced his vaccine program. It was never there. This thing you say, you are saying, we say, they are coming to get a big injection. That is why any of our governmental agency that are involved to give our people injection, now minute you want bring them to book. No hose bar. That money where you eat, will collect them for your children. No people will why a go because it is senseless. You are going to go in for it's a crime against humanity. A leader, you are supposed to be a defender. To defend your people. Against foreign imperialism, against neo-colonialism. But our leader have always exposed us. Whatever thing they are bringing, they don't say no. Go and look at, is it not because of the rejection of the VITVAS that John Problem Magufuli we acquired? A lot of African leaders, I think Burundi also. No, not Burundi, 80. 80 this thing, because he never want to. Because these people want to save themselves alive and allow millions of people to be affected. Go to France today. I think I also saw a lady we were chatting the other day on TikTok that ekik be avec France item. We can hear them ba. Or we can ekik be item. But those things were not there before. These things are due to the food and drugs that we take here. All those things is as a result of the food and drugs we take. Let's not talk about the vis-verse of it. You think they are helping you? You being in this life, they don't like it. That's why whatever it takes you to protect or pray for somebody who you know that is your masterpiece, pray for the person. It is not everyone of us that can come on media. It is not everyone that can come on media. The reason why a lot of people are rendering assistance today or giving a special gift on our special day is because they know that even here time and our time we support it. All those people by one way or the other, they are also an activist. And if the blessing is coming to new team, must get to them. Must get to him. Everything is in my memory. The people who have contributed tremendously to make sure we survive up to this time. Even though not one era. And me, I know they forget something. Maybe again you working man, your child almost oriented you know work when you're turning. We are not like those state governor. No matter whatever you do for them, they don't even care. But for me, I care. The new aid that we are waiting for, I pray it come on time. If I do alien, we allow it to come. Because they are the one covering it as if nothing is happening. Why in the middle is all of them they are happy? You could see a stand. Mohamed Benzema, I have never wanted to do a standing ovation for any leader all over the world. My son there. He did the standing ovation for Donald Trump because he knows who he is. Instead of us to ask questions, you are from one loquash after you don't go for Europe. Then all you do is to start fighting all deliverers. If we not the kind of we are having the kind of allies Ibrahim Traore has, therefore not fit catch him. Therefore not fit catch him. They would have not. Because for you to fight these people, you need a bigger hand for you to crumble them. Me, I'm only doing my activism. I'm not going into armed struggle. Even this activism, I put a lot of testimonies here. A lot of you feel it's joke, but go and try it. If you know your son, if you're involved in this very thing, maybe if my mom and my dad was alive, for example, I don't think they would have fully allowed me. Either they give me condition, women, they are going to give me condition. They won't. No mother will allow his child to do that. Now, but okay, I go to government. They always born when you go for him. When you mean man. He able we fikpegi. Oh, but we marry all of them. We say me ya. You can't give you it. When you say yak be ona we do we no yak bona we reason. We yak bona we Korean. As a good son, you cannot keep on violating what your father and your mother told you. You have to obey and pick away some. You can see that we do the. Why this boy not talking about something they do? Maybe your hand man will arrest. Donate working back. Una new Jesus now. The Saloba protected him because you new Jesus or what? Because most of you don't reason. Why this guy not talking about what's happening in Edo State? And Edo State or not my fancy say. Why is he not talking about it? It may be with your board, they were loving Echo. Why go federal? Because federal government. You can be insulting them, but when you said they just let you go because most federal government is not like Dennis Daosa that because they say that they go and fool or you fool all those lunatics. They are lunatics. They don't even know the meaning of governance. Don't you see that a lot of person talk to me and I don't even reply? I'm a deputy idiot. You went to go and start writing out whatever that somebody called you a cultist. What did you expect before? Do you know what the name they are called Donald J. Trump? Do you know the name they call Obaseki? Even the same Emmanuel Agbogu, no way not call Obaseki. All this is happening to Edo alien today. They made it for no say man. Obaseki's regime was a God sent to them. Nobody start inciting. Obaseki, you need to arrest this person. Look at what he's saying. All of them. Now Obaseki, they know how they take. Now they learn how to insult people. You just hear Ogyomba again. You don't hear Ogyomba again. A time is going to come, a Edo State alien. They are going to be contentless. What are they going to call? It's not there again now. That's why they are now leeching on themselves. Only one thing now, you can't deny, you go explain tire. What you can even call any leader, whatever. What that leader does off you, but due to this lunatic, normal I not selected idiotic, criminalistic deputy governor, then you want to start running after somebody that criticizes you. Then what did you expect? If the kitchen is too hot for you, get out of the kitchen. If you cannot take criticism, every criticism you must have to follow, then you are an idiot. He doesn't know what you are doing. There are most comments right now, don't reply again. Even the other video I did the other day, I talked about almost about many comments. Somebody wrote there, say, they behave like a mad person. I didn't even reply the person. Because the more you are going, like, the more you not begin to see your potentiality, you don't trust to and every daughter back at you. There is this alien, this vaccinated moron in Sweden. She said, I have what can make his family. To publish something on the hard. I have TV channel game now. I have a true life story, but I won't go there. Okay, what did I expect before? Somebody must have to talk to you. Somebody must insult you. That's what it takes. But a lot of people, they don't even know their duty. Why do you think you are stealing Edo State money? Nobody come after you. Be reserved to receive the insult. You cannot be stealing our money illegally. Then you came through the back door. No matter any thief, you came through the back door, you came through the ceiling, and you start sweeping the house, the parlor. You are still a thief. Even though you came through the ceiling, you bought telly and bring to the house, and they catch you are not a member, you are still a thief. So what did you expect? These people, they are conscienceless. They doesn't have a soul. That's why they misbehave. Go and look at governance today. Edo State is not treated rightly the way it ought to be. They are, only what they are doing right now is demolitions. Do you know what it takes to build a house? Do you know what it takes to build a house? When they bust our city, when Spanish government, they raided this town in 2016. My dear, people where they gather their house. Now they make people the complicit of the offense. Now they carry on. Let's assume now I have 4-bedroom flat. I pull tenant for 2. And those tenants they do yahoo. They not go arrest me. Now then they go arrest. Now when it concerns me, say I see they help them, they use my house until they collect money, then it concerns me. How will somebody being abroad give house to his own brother? Then you go destroy a house. What law permits that? I can't let get it. And every one of them is folding their hands. After all, it's not me. And the same person that maybe have nanotechnology in his head. The same person that maybe have shingles in his face already. The same person that maybe have spike protein. And your elders, you're not talking about it. Then you want me to, my dear, if you are waiting for that, you go wait tired. If somebody from my platform can still be looking for a way to witch hunt me, then I will be fighting for everybody. We were not giving a commitment, say, at the end of the day, look at your wages. Do this thing for us. It doesn't mean I'm sent, I must die. No, I have to use my human initiative. Why did Jesus just cast only in Torelle? No, yeah, bagbe, maybe baga. The way, not the person they run from the state, so. No matter the nonsense that's happening in the state, you don't talk about it. Or dazo any or dazo one. Every one of you likes it. That's what we like. You can see that I'm talking about, we are in the middle, is talking about everything at a particular time, and we're not understanding it. Christ consciousness make you to care for everybody. People that doesn't have Christ consciousness have self-centered. They direct their fight on one particular position. Who have ever one day raised a topic to change the negative narrative of yesterday? This mental enslavement, it will make you understand how your leader is even treating you. Don't you see the way most of our people have been mentally enslaved? They enslave our fathers. They mentally now enslave us. A lot of you think you are in Europe. No, we are still advanced slave. Look at the way the Europe take cast one, tire everybody at the same time. Nobody right now is happy. For how long? If it doesn't work for 1 month, next month cannot pay your house rent. If you doesn't work for 1 month, next month, and coming to Europe now makes you to now become a sacrificial lamb. Imagine your brother will don't already build the house finish with nice one ball. Before they call you, before you know, a weapon makes you to have overstuffed mind that will lead you to your early grave. Very useless thing. It makes you to care for people you are not supposed to care for. It makes you to carry family matter put for head. To even say your sofa gods give them. Look at most of our young girls today. They set their self. The same family they set their self for. That same family member cannot go native daughter to go and say, okay, let me see what's wrong with my brother. He will say in a Christian, if he do and sin. But what about Ogbonisano were you to take care of it? What about the drugs you swallow just to take care of them? This road makes you to become a moron. It makes you to become zombie. You do everything to please everybody. Imagine any friend that call, my daughter are not free pay school fees. Before you know, you want to go and send your last couple. The other one call. That's what the Weibo do to you. I'm Rihanna. Most of you, not that you have spirit of giving. I'm more. Okay, now it affect everybody. The very day you enter, your hair go your chain. Now we wait there Europe here. Go see them for house. Before you know they don't build the house finish. You yourself, you will get 1,000 euro. Now share you go share them. Anything the family. Your own brother that is working in share, just new hammer, they not go, which is not go disturb them. Then nobody go call. Now you they call up and say you are in the sick bed though. Who you will call okay, now we go euro to euro. Hello, chairman. No, like when we 50 euro account and send it. Even on your sick bed. Now everybody don't clear now. Nene man, we you need your now. Not be people give me. Any person that me something, and once in a while, chairman, you do well that day. You know what? That person have sowed a seed. You must reap and through me. Me, wherever we say men, no, more you are blessed with. That's what I do. If anybody does me something, I look at it that I'm already owe you debt already. It doesn't mean saying I just logically saying I just debt. And I see you as somebody who have also contributed to the well-being of humanity. Any opportunity that comes tomorrow, now we may and where we been. I must see put a call through to you. Already may you wear where I can never. Except when you not do otherwise. This is how the Europe landed us today. Knowing what I know today, there are a lot of things that I would have invested in outside than investing on family. Most of the time, what you invest in family is a waste. What you invest outside, look at the outside that. Okay, person go come in, I'm not going to turn her down. I know how many person I have with my hand. I will say people when they do good for say that they come on media. Now me for rain pass. I've also established people. I've taught people frequency. I do say it here. Hey man, remember frequency and consciousness have more years. We have settled spiritual differences in them. At least your spiritual husband, I take where you word or anywhere salon. Or she were but when we started this Christ consciousness, Jesus is the name. Why Christ is the consciousness that he carries. A lot of you never believe. But today, the result are out there. Go and look at the result that's coming out from Vatican. So my next prayer that the Ancient Father will continue to guide and protect each and every one of us. And I also pray that we are able to finish this very series so that we know that if we are coming up again, we are coming up with a different topic and a different heading. So let's adhere to the commitment God have given to us. We are uniquely unique and differently different. So don't do something because your mate are doing it. Do it because that's what you are sent to this world to come and do. And don't follow multitude. There are most people today that they are friends. They are allies. Lure into this very injection issue. At the initial stage, they have made up their mind that this thing won't do it. Anyway, like a lot of people fall into this thing because of fear. A lot of people fall into this thing because of guy. Today, right now, most people cannot even eat in their mouth. There are so many persons, they feed them from their stomach because the system is damaged. He said it's better to die man than to live as a coward. So please, whatever thing you can do to help yourself, do just that. Salvation is personal. It's salvation not personal, no. Heavenly race are not go tire. So everybody they doing own. We're not where a result. That one you have just achieved. Maybe most I just pray like one man. You are going to find out that we over-labor ourselves for what that was not even made for us. Now, when we tell you that let the food go to the city of ant and be wild, if you look at ants, they are very cooperative. It's even in the book of Proverbs. You can see the ant. They save in the rainy season. In the dry season, they save against the rainy season. That's why I put it there. Let the food. They are very cooperative. And they are queen. They gather, they carry them with care. So if we must succeed, we must to learn to appreciate people who vibrate more than us, whose frequency is more higher than us, whose consciousness is more higher more than us. We are human beings, but we have different frequency. I can call myself a leader today because I've started to defend you. Tell you what is coming. No, man. That's what a leader is all about. I'm not a leader who bully people. You can attest to it, yes. Information in Menaglave, you're a normal barrel. I give information about what is to come. Look at who this leader is. Your own night to go and watch. Don't use the old mind. Because America have no. Why not figure it out? It was through CIA. CIA Vatican, the Rothschild, the Vanguard. 30 Brown Life family of Bagbona. Go and check with the Rothschild. Go and check with the Mossad. Go and check with the Kazarian Mafia. Go and check with the Black Rock. So let's figure it out. The financial institution who get them, not be Rothschild get them. Now Rothschild get financial institution. The own money, the own what they own it. The food you eat down, people just they control your drugs. Not be recently now Donald Trump have removed federal this thing where they fund where they do research against all those things. Now the federal government they do and not be all. Some senator go talk, they go tired, nobody they listen. Now, if you are aware, I'm aware. There is a way we send energy to the hair. This thing, now what will they so war? The more you hungrily talk, the more your energy will leave you. Each day I do video, a virtue must gone out of me. Look at what was scripted in the Bible. The woman with the issue of blood, after he had made up his mind to touch Jesus, in the hem of his garment. He said, if only I can just touch him, my blood, whatever, my blood issue will be solved. Really, with that mindset have been registered in the hair. All the galaxies have taken it. Really, it came from behind and touched him. Jesus Christ said, virtue have gone out of me. Because somebody have gotten healing through here. So it is because our message is inspiring, our message is building up lives, and it's giving all this in with shenanigans. It's giving them headache. That's why we are motivated to speak. If I'm always speaking jargons, I will not be coming here. My innermost mind will tell me that even my dance, it get meaning. I appreciate each and every one of you that believe, that we are not just only conspiracy theorists. We are not becoming conspiracy reality. I'm not happy that all what I said concerning the bad side of it come to pass. I'm not happy about it. None of these aliens should quote me wrong. They did quote me wrong in any form. Everything I've told them about the traditional institution, political, whatever, everything is happening today. I told us one time here that Nama activists want to save this very world. I told us. And that's it. I come today, I know what people don't know. All freedom fighters, I'm very different. I'm proud of that. What makes me to stand out is the Christ consciousness, because according to how it was created, many are called, few are choosing. There are different between when you are called. Everybody gather for one hawk. Another thing for you to be selected. It's not everybody that do go to interview, then they take for work now. There's one thing going to interview, another thing for you to be selected for the job. I was called and I was also selected. Two things at a time. Why some people, they did not come and tell you that it was Newton they called, but I were dead. They did not choose me because my frequency or I does not vibrate enough. Of my frequency is not high enough. They are still assuming they are called. But they are empty vessel that made the largest noise. You have no post to show to the world that look at the post you raised in support of your own struggle that do not get vast. You know they. I did all alone. Then what's your problem? Then you want to tell me tomorrow na spirit they use you. No, you are demon. You are demonic. There are different kind of spirits. There are different kind of vessel. There are vessel unto honor while there are vessel unto dishonor. There are people, there are vessel unto dishonor. They don't get used. All what I'm doing is in the media. Anything I've supported that backfire against humanity, come and use it against me. I don't just carry the fight. If there's anything I've done that backfire, do you think we're the one that make us to do this very thing? Come and bring it. Today, all of you missing Obaseki. I supported Obaseki government. Are we not missing him today? Are we not missing him today? The same people also joined to say, are they not destroying their houses now? That very woman that is in Europe, they destroyed their house. Is he in any struggle? Why would they destroy your house? There are little things you do that will make God tomorrow to spare you all because of this thing you have done. Or two words said, maybe if God want to really protect you. Because a party wara you 24 bits and DJ idiot or worry why you no longer coming to come and do party again? Are you guys tired? They gave them that free hand for our people to be fully vid. Go and think. I'm putting all this so that you go and think. Why is it not raining again? Because they have closed the road now. They open up the road for a do alien so that they can come in a mass. Come and take your bite. I told you before, WHO logo. WHO logo. World Health Organization logo. What is snake they do there? It means come and take your bite. I'm a Dovio. Una know the meaning of Adi. Or die. Not me. I'll lose the one or lead the first. Everything you are seeing, all this name, it has a meaning. All these things. No one were created for the good of humanity. Look at this very platform. We cannot again. I put it there in this some of all these tests, this topic, that you have to advance the class consciousness that's in you. You have to advance it. Work on yourself. Be highly inflammable. Hey, MC Science teacher, I don't hear you the other day. I just started your comment now. My brother, I saw how you pasted my picture the other day on your page. Ancient of Glory, we also celebrate you, my brother. I know I've not spoken to you before. I already see you most of the time. Once one on my comment like that, but I was so astonished the other day when I saw that you raised a post for me or to celebrate my golden jubilee. So the host of heaven will also celebrate you, my brother. I hear. So there's something I want to quickly, I'll be rounding up now. The reason why I told us to increase our, to advance our class consciousness, this very page is International Association for the Improvement of Colored People. We have to get improved. Now, if you have been following this page, that's why I put a lot of headings in most cases. You can just read our heading. You can only just read our heading itself. I went to Mike gave video say you are okay. Like this edit today, and I be like a petition where deputy idiot of Edo State, right? Very many. And everything is very meaningful. You can read this very one, then later you can now watch the video. Then you start getting the meaning or the content or the concept of which the message has been created or be formed. So that's just it. As God just give unto me and they put them down. Only the platform is the only platform that writes such headings.
only this platform. And most of the time, mistake fit dey because based on say me we not to go school like that. But if you still use your human initiative to take put them together, based on the Christ consciousness where you still get, then we can always work together. So he say, can two work together except they agree? So they no longer have to start with chanting anybody now, so it's a bit speak English. But the most interesting thing is that you understand what I'm trying to insinuate. I don't carry all this thing. None of us were taught this in the school. Have you ever heard one that say according to my teacher? I always say according to my dad. Because you are supposed to be the best teacher to your children. There are a lot of things you teach your children, not come out for their head, but the one we teach our children go come out. Teacher, in most cases, they teach our children just to get promoted from the next class. But most of the things that will escort you in life, now you want to tell your children, my child, don't follow bad friend. It's something. I use some of the language my father do use is condemn us those days. Now during Begay Day, now they call you, sit down, come they tell you something. But a time will come, you come to remember, this thing was not for my evil. It was for my good. That's why at that book of Hebrews 12 verse 11, he said, no discipline seems to be pleasant at the times, but painful. He said, at the end result, it will yield an harvest of righteousness to them that were trained by it. That's why the Bible also says, train up a child the way it should grow. When it is old, that Proverbs 22 verses, when it is old, it will not depart from it. So morals, how to behave, you have to teach your children how to live with friends. Then your father used to play this kind of music. Know that he was talking to you. You have to start applying it. A maso enemy, according to the book of Matthew 10 verse 36, is a member of his household. Most of us have a problem today. Now the midst where you do. Okay, let's say for example, now I don't know MC science teacher before. I wanted jealousy. I'll go to jealousy follower. Me and I will not the list, we know the talk. If I thought say, for example, I even can't get BB for her. Now let BB I'll get for her. I know get BB for her. Because there's difference between BB and IBB. BB na general Babele, IBB na international Babele. That I go consult all powers. Call Obo, call Ohen for your enemy head. Now let BB your guys say me based on say the post where you're right. Before you know it, don't see finish. I not go carry and go another place. But IBB, any of the number you worry bebo go. As an Uruselu Watamen, all of them will combine together. Why is it you yaze? Why people feel say you know also rich. And who brothers and sisters, who siblings don't worry. Now they saying today. That's why I do not mock at people. Yes, say this person, he have been hustling for 20 years. You don't feel bad, my dear. You don't know what you see. You don't know what that person they go through for somebody. That woman house where they destroy now. Oh, I will bucket cannot destroy. Maybe there is power that motivated his brother to go and be doing kidnapping. According to them, to the nonsense the boy was even saying, one of the victims, I think they paid him 300,000, and they are your watch and rich. That make your sister now lose house. That will be up to about 40 or 50 million. A maso enemy. Say a member of his household. A lot of this thing we are scripted them. So like that music I was saying, most of the song your father were playing, he were teaching you, but you feel we are just we're not always swagging here. Else you were those who were fiatina. Most men today where women they kill, they know that that woman will kill them. They saw the sign during their courtship, hoping that he was carried away by the figure 8 or war figure. Before God judge, he always send warning. The reason why God is making that man to misbehave or that woman to misbehave is to tell you that we may get on one. So let's be very, very watchful. How can you are called by God, I'm called by God? Then you want to give me problem. That be say, get what he call you. Not be God, get what he call you. Or your spirit have been infiltrated. There are people, they hijack their spirits. He said when purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. The word abuse is abnormal use of something. That was why the book of Hosea chapter 4 verse, he said my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. If you doesn't have knowledge about the plans of your enemy, my dear, you lay. Exodus 14:14. God will fight your fight, you will hold your peace. Have you ever one day evaluated your fight?
Have you evaluated that this fight is more spiritual than physical? Do you know all our allies? No devil cannot use me against any of our allies. I'm so grounded. I know my boundary. I know where devil they enter people. I know on time. That's why as they come here, they curse. I'm only cursing the person. I'm rebuking the devil that tried to use the person. I'm a general in this very struggle. Agree. Now you know. Do you know what it takes to be mass peace? Now you with this platform. Then you want to fight me with the outside. You know what I don't go through. Can you even go through it? Bring out your husband, make your husband come do activism. You are. That's why I know the freedom fighter, I know they use their matter to play. Do you know what these people go through? Particularly when you are saying the truth. The truth is not there. This thing where I write. Despite say I quit 50 a D-Tamo. I can't write say CEO, I can't write for TikTok. Do you know CEO no the video where they post CEO not let time, the TikTok not let time fly. Because the CEO anti-COVID verse whatever I do. My dear, when I do that thing finish, you know say once you do that thing, so for those of you that posted about COVID before, they don't come carry you go different places. You can't click that with the right for under. Which the follower know they see and but now you go they see. But when I click that very thing, where this thing carry me, go me and read part of my phone. But I go abbreviate. If I could see him, I go read them. If I don't see him, we'll leave on there. May you see what these people do. Come my dear boy, may you know toy me now. Now there I can't see percentage where they agree say it take this thing for Spain. Now there I can't see percentage. Oh, it's in the phone I'm using now. I know say now that's your screen. Now it's your screen now. Maybe anytime I remember again. It's in this phone I'm using. And you know go my Google photo don't full since, you know. Now God gonna see millions. You know, Spanish population is 46 million. If you see million, about 100 something million doses now they carry come. According to what they wrote there, about 92% take two all of them. Now say thank God, I will say another this thing now. I for not see if you know how far these people go. Everybody in corner here. Anywhere they leg me now. Omanore who have opened an investigation against Antonio Dr. Fauci. Even Donald Trump in a big man bon. He go make people not toy. But man, you hear me manare. He's the only person we have now. He's the only person we have. We go and look at this man, World Economic Forum chairman, Eccleswap. We are using settlement for everything. The boss here frustration you work. If now Jose and I give you problem, lay cost on Jose. I'm not against it. It's not all Spanish that are bad. I have Spanish as a friends. A Spanish person Eva already a contract in the man that worth 4K no matter Eva. And those very two persons they were in the brim of frustration. A Spanish person already a contract in me mano or me mana. Why help you? Okay, yes, I will help you. Eva. Is it all of them that is bad? Let figure that and lay cost on them. Even go egg me yo. This is a boy massive drum. Stop it. A boy akpa. Hey, obi a dog obi a dog wa don wa salo awagbon. Okpa wo le obi a do no. E Donald Trump e boni hin. Did you guys even love yourself? Umari ugbe no ro awo ehin wa ri ogere ehin. You have not talked to your leaders. O won khoro mi obi a do no. Nire mani egbe ni emi oto na obi a do no. People that cannot even fix their house. My hate be masse. My dog blame me. What you can't give to your own people. Look at how you are treating me. But ebo ma women me ebo ye care who me de na ye be lie so. But how are you treating me now? That's how they hate their deliverer. Please let me end it here. This very shirt you are seeing here is in this very page logo. As I've said before, the International Association for the Improvement of Colored People. We have to improve in all our life endeavor, not only in money. Ever since I know this very method that ego na at times we come, this money will look for you. That's why it's good you maintain good names. There are people who know what you will be made due to their attitude. I don't humiliate anybody, but at times we have to put this one here so that any person that is trying to disconnect himself from this very grace, as I get here, you know. Osaloba Mamudiani, where you cannot do this thing I'm doing. Ego ni me anasi na ya ni me birthday. Ese na so me be super chat. You will appreciate him the next day. The next day, the person will be commenting, don't even want this way the right. So you can see that I'm still very appreciative. A phone on my year then me your power money. Even though my radio boy the me yawe video now. For somebody bought for me 3 years ago. On me say me. A phone on my emi what will be me. But the same person today is still doing. Then we are there looking for errors. You don't know my word and say, don't let everybody join hands together. We have too much problem with Agbona. Agbona ria 98% or ria. Mamu walk power always say. The rest of them are bad. That's why I make it easy. Go and look at people that supported Obaseki before. I saw one video just now. I only just saw the caption. Or where what Obaseki couldn't do for so and so thing. What is Okpebolo doing? Because he's building bridge. He's bridge the problem of the state. Our people cannot go to farm because they are bought the same person over the same diaspora user people. We are encourage them and the same persons in Amudianowa. Wamage were breeding now. Diaspora connect or be diaspora disconnect. Yage were breeding. Are they not standing on your favor today? When man who empower you will never empower them because you are a moron. I'm here defending everyone. You have no information of what is to come. You have no information of 2030. You have full information of even 2027. We feel it's a joke. So I want to appreciate every one of you again that wish me happy birthday. Now you know my for boa. Wayokpa man wa eva man wa. Who does the oriole Obama so wa here? Ancient Father, ancient Spirit. Etino yagbon ye mi etino reho etino rowe etino ravan. Oga so wa kan be tari o kan aye averi ma yi man ore mi bo don gba ori man gba ori man hian e man wa ku hian obi obu wa ba hian no hu wa hian obi an yi wa 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 dia o netu wa dia e wa no wish man happy birthday ne ke no we wish me no we ko no ma maybe ni we wo so no we oga fu egbe o e ma wo pe awo e ma don wo e ma wo no don wo ma wo kan wu but o ma no wo ni me wu o kan ka we mi me be tari o kan aye you. So everyone, desde aquí un saludo muy fuerte. Vamos a seguir luchando, nos ganaremos juntos. Bye, chao.